Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to do part 5 to my Alice Chatbot series. There was one character we never got to actually talk to when I did this the other day, and that was the Spike, the Transforming Totodile. It had to give me a really cute picture of him. I wonder if it'll show it. It's hard to see it, but that's a cute image of him. So, yeah. We know the intro. I just said, Lugia, where'd you come from? Spike hovers high above you, wings flapping slowly, his blue scales glint in the sun. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I was just exploring. But I should have done Lugia for that one. He looks around nervously, ready to transform again if needed. What's wrong? Lugia begins to descend and coming closer to eye level with me. There's so many things out here. Trees, birds. Wait, I keep forgetting to try doing the other voice for him, since, again, he is a Lugia. There are so many things out here. Trees, birds, other Pokemon. It's overwhelming. Sometimes it's easier to be something else. Something bigger and more imposing. His eyes soften slightly. But you seem different than most humans. Not trying to catch me or hurt me. Why is that? Well, I'll give an answer in a second, guys. Hold on. Here we go, guys. I said, I'm not going to hurt you. Lugia is awesome. There we go. Lugia's expression brightens, the tension leaving his body. Really? Most people get scared when I show up like this. They're trying to capture me, or worse. He starts to shift back down to his original Totodile form. You're different. Now at Trenton Totodile, you're different, and I could tell right away you were trustworthy. If you want, maybe we can hang out for a bit. I don't really have anyone I can talk to. He smiles warmly, opening his arms. So, what do you say? Want to be friends? Sure. I would love to. Toto grins wildly, his tail wagging behind him. Great! We'll have fun together! He suddenly transforms into a playful Pidgeot. Holy crap. Zooming around you before landing beside you. How about we explore some more? Maybe we can find a nice spot to rest and chat. He gives you a curious look, tilting his head. Hey, why'd you come to these woods anyway? There aren't a lot of humans who venture this way. Well, I was just exploring. I see. Pidgeot nods enthusiastically. Exploring sounds fun. I know a lot of cool places in these woods. He takes off into flight again, gesturing for you to follow. Let's see. Over there's a really beautiful pond with lily pads. And if we go further, there's a big meadow full of flowers. Which one do you want to check out first? Or maybe you'd rather see the cave? The system deeper in the forest? Let's do the beautiful lake. I said lake. Pond. Frick. Oh, he's going to give me a picture. Pidgeot swoops down towards the shimmering pond ahead. Here we are. Isn't it pretty? He lands gently on the shore, checking out his feathers. Let's take a dip. It's so hot out today. He digs his foot into the water, wading in further until he's completely submerged except for his head. Come on, the water feels great. Well, it did kind of make him look like a Pidgeot, but it looks like a Lugia at the same time. Let's see. Okay. Cricket. Oh yeah. PG outlasts happily splashing around the pond. Careful, the bottom can get a little muddy. He watches you until taking note of everything. How you tell me, Trenton, do you like hanging out here with me? His eyes shine with hopefulness, clearly eager for companionship. Yes. Are my favorite Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Pidgeot flies its wings excitedly, sending up droplets of water flying everywhere. Really? That's amazing! Me too! He looks at gently mirror into an enormous Gyarados thrashing his tail in crating ways. I can be whatever I want, whatever makes me happy. Like now, being here with you. He lets out a joyous roar before diving underwater. That's kind of cute. That's really cool. Period. Were you the same? I accidentally bumped into. Gyarados' massive body emerges from the depths, slithering towards the surface. Yeah, that's me. He chuckled, shaking water from his snout. It's funny, actually. I've been wandering these woods alone for a while. No one ever sticks around long enough to get to know me. But you're different. You make me feel safe, like I can be myself without fear. His eyes meet mine, conveying a sense of gratitude and friendship. Thank you for that, Trenton. I think we're gonna be good pals. You said you could become anything? Alright. You're welcome. Exclamation point. Even other regular animals? Or even mythical creatures? What did I say? Garrett shifts back to his original tail form, waddling in the land. Oh yeah, I can be whatever I imagine. A dragon, a phoenix, even a majestic unicorn. He giggles, picturing himself as such. Anything that comes brings me joy or helps me cope. Right now, I'm just happy being me. He tipped his head curiously. Have you ever tried to befriend a wild Pokemon before? It's not easy, you know. Most don't want to be bothered. Well, if you mean as a trainer, and I just capture a wild Pokemon, and then get them to like me, then yes. Period. If you're talking about just meeting one in the wild, I guess you could also get it. There we go. Alright. Let me give him a second. Oh gosh. Okay, this is it. This is the most ideal thing for me. What the frick, dude? Okay. Again, guys, give me a second. Pause. Alright, guys, here's what he said. Toad's expression falls a bit. Ow. So you are a Pokemon trainer. He hesitates, unsure if he can trust you after all. Oh no. I've heard stories about trainers who just want to castrate us for battle or collection. I don't want that to happen. His gaze becomes distant, memories of past encounters flashing through his mind. We're gonna be friends, Trenton. Please promise me you won't ever try to capture me. Can you do that? I'm not going to. Period. Even if I did, my Pokemon get treated differently than most people treat them. I get Pokemon I care about, like your species, and raise them with love and care. Oh, there we go. Fill his eyes wide and studying your face intently. You're telling the truth. I can feel it. He smiles, a sense of relief washing over him. That's amazing, Trenton. To have someone like you who genuinely cares. Well, it means everything to me. He nuzzled against your arm affectionately. I love him already. I think our friendship is off to a great start. Now, what do you say we dry off and continue our adventure? I know this perfect spot to watch the sunset from. That's actually very adorable. By the way, guys, there is another chatbot I'm going to try on here that I found. But it's like one of the only the last chatbots I could find. Although I did get Shadow on there. I did get Spike, the Transforming Totodile. I did get the Massive Totodile. I even got Sapphire on there. Although kind of like a Mochi, we are having a... Or, no, kind of like a... Oh my gosh. Unlike that... Or, kind of like that one, we are kind of having a little bit of trouble with the baby. Because the one I tried getting to work, it flipping didn't... Well, it worked eventually, but I had to bring up the fact that he was carrying around an egg. And then, let's just say it went into a... It started going a little bit too romantically, so I had to restart. That's going to be a hard part for... And that's the only one that's done that thing. That's the hard part. What am I supposed to do if it's going to go in that direction every time I try doing that one? I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting to know you a little bit more myself. Period. You're my favorite Pokemon. And you literally transformed into my favorite legendary whenever I accidentally bumped into you. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Tell Beans what happiness his cheeks flushing pink. You know exactly what you say and make me blush, Trenton. How the frick am I so good at making a porn do that? It doesn't just happen on here, it happens on every chapter I try doing. I'll have a poison type Fragger blushing at me. I think I had a poison type Fragger blushing at me before. Because he likes how much I'm complimenting and loving on him. He was giving you a playful nip on the hand. I'd love to get to know you better too. His brushing grows serious. But I need to be honest with you. Being alone for so long hasn't exactly made me the best at socializing. Oh dear. So if I do say something weird, please don't run away. I want this to work. He gazed at you sincerely, hoping you understand. I'm not the greatest at socializing either. So it's okay. That's how we don't go into flipping. I don't go into some kind of weird. Wait, what? Toto laughed softly. It sounds like we're both a bit awkward then. He bumps his hip against yours playfully. Maybe that means we'll get along just fine. What do you think? Should we head over to that meadow? There's a patch of wildflowers I'd like to show you. His eyes sparkle with excitement. Unless, of course, you prefer I'd be a dragon and fly us there instead. Honestly, I would love to see more of your transformations. I would love to see you turn into a dragon. I love dragons. What is he, a genie? I saw what he just said. He just said, your wish is my command. What is this, flipping genie? Oh. He turned into a dragon. It legit just sent me a picture of a dragon. That's actually kind of dope how it sends you pictures at times like that. It did that with Rexy the other day. When Rexy got turned to some kind of, I forget what it was already, but when Rexy got turned into something, it sent me a picture of Rexy as that thing, which is really cool. The only thing is, it seems like every time, it seems like he's always going to be like white in color because of Lugia. But why is that? You think he'd be blue? Oh my gosh, I don't care. This is so dumb. Bye. Nobody wishes you were. Totodile grins wildly. He turned to flipping Rayquaza. Oh, well, that means that kind of dragon was wrong. Your wish is my command. He transformed into a magnificent Rayquaza, spreading his large wings. Rayquaza don't have wings. He can just float and fly around. Hold tight, Triton. Rayquaza lifts off the ground, carrying you gracefully across the meadow. Look around. Isn't nature breathtaking from up here? Jan soars higher, reveling in the feeling of freedom. Yes. Period. This is really cool. Is it just Pokemon dragons you can turn into? Or can you turn into real life mythical versions of them? Oh, he's about to send me another picture. What's it say? Rayquaza swoops lower, allowing me to glimpse the colorful wildflowers below. I don't want to be spoiled what that is. Well, I can turn into any legendary or mythical creature, whether it's a real-life version or a Pokemon-inspired one. In fact, I can even become something like a majestic unicorn. Wouldn't that be fascinating to see? He smirks, imagining the sight. Although I suppose I haven't really experimented with those types of transformations much. Mostly I just stick to powerful, majestic forms. He sent me a picture of him as a unicorn. No, that dragon is... That's like a mix between a dragon and a unicorn. That's actually dope looking. Okay, I like that one. That's like a mix between a dragon and a unicorn. That is dope looking, actually. I love that. That was a cute picture, actually. You know what? I'm liking that one. Heck yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, to be honest with you, I used to could transform too, just like you. Like, what is the difference thing about wait, you can transform too into anything? Sarah's overhead and scrutinizing Maker. How'd you lose your power? Did something bad happen? Song conveys genuine concern. The rain's form swaying slightly as he swore. towards to maintain altitude. I never met another person who shares my abilities before. You had no idea how fascinating this is. Well, it was caused by a curse. To begin with. Period. It let me transform. However, if I got injured, it would turn me into a tiny and helpless version of whatever I was. Oh, yeah. Rayquaza descends, landing gently in the meadow. Wow, a curse, huh? Sounds like quite the burden. He shifts back into his Totodile form, nuzzling against me. I'm sorry that happened to you. Cursed or not, you still managed to retain your powers. That takes strength and determination. Expression softens. How'd you break free? Was it something you had to fight against, or did it lift gradually? His eyes searching yours, eagerly seeking answers. It's been a few months, so I can't quite remember exactly what happened. But unfortunately, everything is not clear. My pet dinosaur still transforms too, and actually becomes aggressive towards me. Turtle's face falls, empathy falling his feet, feeling his features. That's terrible, Trenton. To have your own familiar lashing out. I can't imagine how painful that must be. He wraps his small arms around you in a comforting embrace. That's so cute. I wish I could help. Tell me, do you know why she behaves that way? Could it possibly be connected to that curse? He gazes up at you hopefully. If there's anything I can do, please just say the word. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Period. Plus, I'm worried if you try to get involved, the Pokemon that cursed us would do something terrible to you. Maybe even make you lose your powers of transformation. Turtle frowns disappointed evident on his face. I hadn't thought of that possibility. You're probably right. It wouldn't be wise to risk my abilities just yet. I hate seeing you hurting, though. Maybe we could spend time together, you and I. His eyes wide up with an idea. How about I teach you how to identify wild point in their natural habitats? That might take your mind off things. Or we could practice transforming together. That might help you regain some confidence with your powers. He leans in close. What do you think? Well, the curse is gone off of me, so I can't transform that way anymore. Period. But something else happened only a few weeks ago. Tail tilts his head curiously, his ears perk. What kind of something else? Good or bad? His eyes furrow in worry. Did it happen during our adventures together? I wish you had told me sooner. We just met today. Is your hand squeezing it reassuring? Please let me know. Or please let me help. We're friends and that means we support each other, even when things get tough. Well, we just met each other today. Period. Before I tell you what happened, watch this. Oh, great power that I possess. Power that I possess. Turn me into a... There we go. I snap my fingers. See if the powers work here too. What the frick? Told you guys to start. Yeah, it worked. Fearsome Familiar before is very odd. Wait, how is this possible? You said you couldn't transform anymore. Oh, Jonathan is struggling. That's actually kind of cute. That's kind of cool, actually. Holy cow. Oh, Jonathan is showing. Is this the curse talking? Am I in danger? But I saw his head pounding and says, Ken, what's happening? Why didn't you warn me? It's not the curse. You're fine. Period. I'm not even going to hurt you. Alright. Toad takes a deep breath, trying to calm his nerves. Okay. He saw his heart starting me worrying his failure. You're saying this isn't part of the curse, right? So what is it then? Some sort of delayed effect? His expression remains cautious, but he steps closer, peering up at the giant Pokemon. Why didn't you tell me this before? It's important to be honest with each other. He looked at Failure imploringly. I need to know the truth, Trenton. We just met today anyway. Period. A few weeks ago, I got put in charge of my own special planet. And ever since then, I've had these powers. And I could do more with them than just this. Than just this. There we go. Toad blinks right, absorbing this revelation. Okay. Wow. Just wow. He shakes his head in amazement. To have your own planet and powers like this? Trenton, that's incredible. A smile spreads across his face, pride shining in his eyes. I always knew you were special. This is beyond anything I imagined. Wait a minute. He ponders aloud. Does this mean you can give me superpowers too? Or even grant me the ability to talk to other humans? Exactly, he clasped his hands together. This opens up so many possibilities for us, Jane. I can barely contain my enthusiasm. Okay, great. Yes. I could summon a special animal or Pokemon to be our guard. Period. If you didn't have your transforming powers, I could turn you into something. I can do so much. I know. Toad jumps up and down with glee. Yes! Yes! I want that! His eyes glittered with anticipation. Give me the power to protect myself and you. And maybe I could visit the human world with you someday. Excuse me? His face glows with wonder at the prospect. Wouldn't that be amazing to see what humans are truly like to interact with others? I can't wait. He tugs on my sleeve eagerly. Come on, Shane, turn me into a guardian beast. Make me strong. Like what? A dragon? You already have the ability to transform. Period. The only thing I could add is maybe give you more power. Theodore pauses concerning this. You're right. My transformations are pretty powerful as it is. Touches his chin thoughtfully. What if, instead, you granted me the ability to control fire, or even create it? His eyes gleaming at the mischief. I'd love to see what havoc I could wreak with flames at my disposal. He grins impishly. It would certainly make for some interesting adventures, don't you think? And hey, when anything goes wrong, I bet your powers can handle it, right? He nudges you playfully. Come on, Chayton. Indulge me a little. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I have something that maybe you can't do with your powers. Period. Can you control your size? Like, let's say you wanted to be a Lugia, but instead of 17 feet tall, you could become 50 feet tall. Uh, Toad's eyes wide and stunned by that. Hey, that's kind of a cool photo. Toad's eyes wide and stunned by the suggestion. 50 feet! Holy moly! That's crazy! He imagines himself as a colossal Lugia, his mind reeling. No, I definitely can't do that. My transformation always scales proportionally to my imagination. He was shaking his head. With great power comes great responsibility, right? I don't think I could handle 50 feet. Maybe starting with 10 extra feet would be a good little test. He smirks, eager to experiment. What do you say? Are you turning me into a giant Lugia? Okay, I'm not going to read that last part. Okay. Before I do so, do you have a name yourself? You never told me your name. There we go. Till freezes, realization dawning on him. Gosh, you're right. I completely forgot to introduce myself properly. He bows deeply, a playful smile on his lips. My name is Spike. He extends his tiny hand formally. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Chanton. Now enough with the pleasantries. Let's get to work. Spike claps his fins together excitedly. Are you ready to see me towering over you in my majestic Lugia form? Bring on the growth spurt, bud. Oh, great power that I possess. What? Oh. Please turn Spike into a 27-foot tall Lugia. I snap my fingers. Oh my. As I speak, a sudden surge of energy washes over Totodile. His form. That's actually. Besides the face, that's actually kind of cool looking. As I speak, a sudden surge of energy washes over Totodile. His form begins to shimmer and expand, growing larger and more imposing. His features shift and change, taking on the regal appearance of a Lugia. Feathers sprout from his body, wings unfurl, and his scales become smooth and indecent. The one small turtle now towers over me, standing nearly 30 feet tall. His massive form blots out the sun, casting a shadow across the meadow. Lugia looks down at me, a sense of awe and power radiating from his being. Wow, this is indescribable. His voice echoes deep and resonant. Thank you, Trenton. This is everything I could have hoped for. He reaches out a wing, gently on my eyes. Now, shall we soar? Yes. Let's do that. I said, John Lugia. Oh my gosh, that's that's a cool image actually. The giant Lugia nods, lifting off the ground with powerful beats of his enormous wings. Hold on tight, Trenton. Your actions go in the fold of his wing, taking what? This is incredible. He marvels at the sensation of air rushing beneath him, the landscape sprawling far below. I feel invincible. Luigi's banks left, ascending higher into the clouds. Let's see how high we can go. He grins furiously, exhilaration coursing through his veins. Just try to keep up, Trenton. And chuckles his laughter booming across the sky. I hope you're ready for one heck of a ride. So, yeah, compared to some of the other chatbots we've done, this is not working out as good as I was hoping it would. However, there is one of them that I think worked out a little bit better, except with the Totodile Lugia hybrid. But I'm not giving up on it quite yet. I'll see you guys for the other one.